After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So that one will be accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This one fielded at the 5. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
Here we go.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now, going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 76 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken short. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. To throw, it's Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run for Nick Chubb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They go play action. Mayfield trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Richie James taking it in. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold with the extra point, and that will get them one closer. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
54, right there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa.
Dude, you're just so good, man.
3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, it's Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Mayfield looks to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield on 1st down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Mayfield now. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down. He wasn't ready. He wasn't.
They run for it with Hunt. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Larry Ogunjobi, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll return it from the 6. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime?
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes this out and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now left side on the swing pass. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Demarius.
You told me to try now. I gave you 3 touchdowns.
They have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set. 180. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Up, up. Rush in. Rush in. Hey, echo.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
21.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. but correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Dontrell Hilliard taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on. And that is obviously the danger, Charles, of a long field goal attempt.
And what teams are doing now is not just putting their field goal block unit on. They may change it out and go punt return because you have better guys on the field who are able to stay on their feet and block in case that kick is missed. And that's what we saw there, the big return after the long missed field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Garoppolo, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Richardson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now Chubb down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 25 on 2nd down. Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there.
The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And the return will stop right around the 25.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Mayfield to throw it. It's complete. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
It's almost over.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll
we're
bring it a
almost-
few past the
almost
20
over.
to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Following the interception, Mayfield will let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run. Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 46 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Check. Walk 54.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the pressure right.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now
Okay, bro, you were nowhere. I had like 6 yards on you.
Intended for Jarvis Landry. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He finds Beckham complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good move.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Taking a shot for Samuel. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
How am I hacking?
35 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone.
Dude, I gave you 3 touchdowns.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Flush to his right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. It's a big play there for the Browns. 56 yards. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Because you got to have somebody behind you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let the... And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 36 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.